Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope your day's well. Mine's fantastic because I got my new laptop. And you know who I have to thank for that new laptop? I need to thank everybody who gifted me um, monetarily through Kofi, those who um, supported me on Twitch with subscriptions that you paid for. Um, all of that, has helped me. I was able to buy a laptop that I can use for, my shows, and I was working on them actually up to 30 seconds before the show started because I was, trying to do some work there, and the one thing I am going to tell you is that, um they have this stupid thing now on their Windows 11. They have it in what they call S mode, and it's where you can only download apps that from the Microsoft Store. So, like, I like using a different browser, and so I was going to, install it, and it wouldn't let me, and I had to figure out how to, um, uh, deactivate the S, which is permanent, which they it's like, um, that I guess that's supposed to scare you or something. Yay, I have more access to my computer and not all what you say, Microsoft. I'm scared. So yes, I just I don't get it. I don't get it. But, if you ever get a new computer and you can't download an outside app, um, just search how to do it, and it'll tell you how to deactivate that, S mode that they have. Um, I just I don't understand. Um, I don't even I mean, I understand why they did it, but I don't understand why anybody would want to not have full control of their computer. Um, I just don't get that. Um, so, yeah, mm, I just find that very interesting. So, I don't get it. Whoops, I gotta go over to Twitch and change this to, emote only off so that if anybody wants to talk over there, they can. Um, excuse me very much. But, yeah, I'm so excited that, I have acquired this because, um, yay, it will just open up so much more for me to be able to do. Um, and I like that. The only thing is, oh my goodness, it's huge. I did not realize how big it would be. Um, and so I'm going to have to figure out the computer space because I'd like to use it in my streams. If nothing else, I could at least monitor the chats on there and I can see it so much better. But anyway, I'm excited. Thank you guys so very much for that. Um, I am going to, let's see, do one thing here. I do want to, boo, boo, boo. I forgot to share my link to my family. Whoops. Um, so let's get that. I'm sorry, I was looking at a video popped up, and I will say it was a little eye candy, and I got distracted just for a second. Sorry about that. So let's share. Let me copy this link. Let me go over here and put it in a couple of spots, and um, then we will continue. Um, let me post this here, and then let me find the last spot. I think this. So we've got all that done. I'm so sorry. So here we go. Let me go ahead and share this over on Twix. I got to remember to like myself also. I'm all discombobulated today. I'm all so excited. Uh, this is like the first thing I bought with truly my own money in a long time because I stayed at home and I homeschooled the kids. So I quit my job when my oldest was born, which was 23 years ago. So I haven't had a quote paying job since then. I'm not going to say I haven't had a job because I think every day is a job in a sense. I worked every day, but I haven't really gotten a paid job. And that's not to say, that man has never, denied anything that I wanted. But having been a working woman and then not. It was very difficult to deal with that, and but now, with my own money that I got from people, from gifts or whatever, I was able, through the streams and all that, I was able to buy this by myself, and it made me happy. Yeah, it just made me happy. It was just like, "Yay!" Um as I said, that's not to disparage that man at all because he has never ever denied me anything. But so I'm going to be probably a little hyper today, but I'm happy. So let me see if I can go up to the top of this chat and let's see who was here and we'll start our show. Um, We have Penny who I mistakenly set the time for the show for 10 a.m. this morning. And that man says, YouTube says your show starts at 10 a.m. I said, no, it doesn't. I said, on my, so it what did. So I changed it. So Penny came in this morning to give hugs and say that she couldn't be here because she was at church, but I wasn't streaming. So I felt kind of bad about that, but I did correct the time. And yes, I know that Snorterpoopus does game with the Bear Geeks in the afternoon on Sundays. So you have a wonderful time with your family. He's already there, so he's not hearing this. But if he listens in a replay, I hope you had a wonderful time with your family, and you all. I hope you all have wonderful, wonderful, fun gaming time. I think that's just wonderful. We have Sci-Fi Mommy that came in and says hello, and I say hello to you. We have Siri Bot and Stream Elements over on the Twitch side, which are keeping it company. We have Mr. Angel saying, live long and prosper. Hello to you. And Dadman says, hey, Mrs. Have a great stream. Love you and have fun. You have a wonderful day. He is visiting his mom today, and he is going to his secret location um, to do some stuff. We'll call it his man cave. Um, and we have co-host Vic. Hello to you. That man apologizes that he cannot recognize everyone at the moment. He's driving and he'll be with Grandma Man walking. So he's going to lurk as much as he can and have a great stream, everybody. Dad man, if you could put the YouTube on the Grandma Man Walking's TV, maybe she'll be able to listen to the stream. And that way you don't have to hold the phone up to her. Maybe she can watch it on the screen. That might be an idea. See if you could do that. And we have some hellos. And stunning is that's what she said. So whatever I said, yep. And Bucky's crafting howdy everyone. Just here to leave a like. I have to run to the store again. I understand that and have a good stream. Thank you very, very much for that. Yes, I've been watching your kneecap streams again. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Angel is actually playing a video game. He's in a battle, busy defending your flank. Well, keep your flank protected. It's very, very important. Take a sip first, Mrs. I am so excited. You guys don't know how excited I am um, to get this. Okay, well, I'll be on for a while, at least for an hour. So, um, You do what you need to do. And Atwood says, "What's up on the Twitch side? Hello." And Stunning and Brave says, "I'm you're driving Raven and Beast Boy." And cool. Are you going to be doing a stream on that? And if you are, put the link in, okay? And what's up, YouTube side? Hello. And Sci-Fi Mommy, also, if you have any shows that are coming up in the next couple days, you are Gorilla Man, go ahead and post those. And Atwood, the same to you. If you're planning on doing any specific streams, if you got links to them or your channel and you want to sit with there, go ahead. You guys all have permission to post stuff that you're going to be doing. Um, but yeah, so if Sunny, even if you want to just put your link out there and say, check back, check Twitter, whatever, for your streams, that would be absolutely okay also. And I'm going to talk about this since we're talking about promoting Team Park streamers on the West Coast of the United States is trying to raise $5,000 for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. They started off with just a $500 goal. And then they reached that, and then they said, "Oh, let's do 1,000." And then they reached that, and they're like, "Oh, well, let's do 3,000." Well, and then I think they said 3,000. Yes, and then when they got that, then it was, "Well, let's try for 5,000." So that's what their goal is now. Them trying for 5,000. And let's see where they're at. Um they are at 3,831. The walk is in July, so there is time. If you've already supported them financially, or if you can't support them financially, if you could just get this post that I am putting in the uh, chat, just copy this. And paste it in your social media and promote it, and maybe that we can get them up to $5,000. This is a legitimate post because this event has been going on for 30 years. So, and I know a couple of the streamers that are in this group. They have been on Dadman's show. Lovely people. So, if you can support them, however you can, either if it's just by promotion, that would be fantastic. And I hope it's here. Yes, on Tuesday at 1 p.m. I'm changing my stream time, my build streams from Monday to Tuesday. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be when my streams are. At 1 p.m., Tuesday at 1 p.m., I'm going to be building the gift that was given to me by the B from O family, is the Friends Central Perk. So it's going to be fun. It's only got I say only it's only got 1,090 pieces or something like that. 1,070 pieces. So it's not going to be as involved as the 3,000 piece one that I just did. I'm hoping to get this one done in one build. So we'll see how that goes. If not, then I'll move it over to Thursday. And if something changes, I will start promoting which one I'm going to be doing Thursday after I finish this one. So yes, Central Perk on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Uh, And Mr. Angel says, they made a fatal noob mistake taking quantity over quality. No mercy time. Yes, yes, yes. And here is the link for something on Stunning's channel, a stream that he's going to be doing. So go over there, hit the notification button, and support him. And if you don't subscribe to him, subscribe to him. He's got some really cool stuff. We have Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. Hello, how are you doing? And we have Real Wade Nation Gaming Live. Hello to you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you very much. Um, I got a new laptop, Wade. I'm so excited. So I'm hoping I can play with it after the show. I just downloaded the browser that I like to use because I don't like using the one that they provide. Um, so got that done, and then we'll start messing with it and having fun. But thank you all who helped me get that by supporting me and my channels. Um, thank you so, so much for that. I believe it is now time for the puzzle. It's 16 minutes past the hour 1:16 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States, and I am so glad that you all are here. I'm very happy today. I'm very happy. If you can't tell, I'm almost hyper happy. So if I get a little goofy, I apologize. So here we go. Let me set that there so I can read it. I will set it here so I can read it. Okay, puzzle time. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle time. And ba 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 dee 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 da dee da. Here we go with our puzzle. Just so I don't accidentally show anything else. So we're going to do what we do. I'm going to move myself over here. I'm going to remove all these distraction stuff. I probably could keep this up here. We'll see how it works. If it's annoying, I'll take it off. And so let's do our daily sequence. Oh, it covers up how many guesses we have. So let's just flip this off here. There we go. This puzzle is from www.do well, actually, it's not www, it's duotrigordal.com. I do have it in the information section of this stream. So if you want to go over there and play some of the other versions of the game, go over there. It's a really fun game. And also, I'm going to be reading celebrations as we're playing. And my sources for those celebrations, they're also in the about part of this video, but they're daysoftheyear.com, nationaltoday.com, and nationaldaycalendar.com. So I'd like to let people know where I get my information because you know what? They write these things really well. And the time it would take me to try to write them where I'm not plagiarizing is just, it's impossible. So I am going to give them credit because they have done the work. And I try to let you know in each one where I did get the source, but I've got them from one of those three sources. And we have Tina the Naughty Dragon. Hello there, Tina. How are you doing this afternoon? I hope you're doing well. Well, afternoon in my neck of the woods. I'm not sure what it is in your neck of the woods. And Mr. Angel says, "Ooh, is that my cavalry attacking them from the rear? Ha, naughty of me. No, what is that called? You outflank them? So, yes. So let's start our puzzle. We always start our puzzle with this word. I need to find a new word because I'd like to flip it back and forth. And I had one, but I can't remember what it is. But we have adieu. It has an A and an I. The A is not in the first spot. The I is not in the third. So we can think of another word. Let's see. I'm just going to guess a word because it's really is just guessing at this point. Slain. I'm going to use slain. It uses an S, which is a fairly common letter, and N, which is a very common letter. So we'll get those used. Okay, it has an AIN at the end. So does anyone I know a couple words that it could be. I'm going to see if you guys can figure it out. Figure one of the words out, or any of the words out for that matter. And Mr. Oh, don't run. We just want to be friends. And Tina says, I'll attack from the sky with my fire breathing. So, our first day, it's a very interesting day. It's called National Rendering Day from National Day Calendar, and this is not about graphics or artwork at all. This is a day that is to bring awareness to reducing and eliminating food waste through a process known as rendering. Rendering is recycling from that 50% of the animal that we don't eat. It reclaims otherwise wasted materials such as protein, bone, and fat, and even includes used cooking oil from restaurants. The rendering process safely, hygienically, and sustainably processes that unused material, which is the meat that we don't eat, into new products and goods so nothing is wasted. When we render material safely and hygienically, we process the material in a sustainable and safe manner. In addition, we convert what would have been food waste into material for use in new products. Rendering demonstrates respect and resourcefulness, especially for the livestock that were raised with care by farmers. In fact, rendering shows respect for the animal itself by using all the animals. In other words, no part of the animal goes to waste. Additionally, by offsetting the environmental impacts of animal agriculture, rendering shrinks our food production footprint. So, rendering is using as much of an animal as you can. I was at an exhibit with the indigenous people of my country, which some people call the Native Americans. Um, and they had an exhibit where they would take, this was up in Yellowstone, a buffalo, and they showed how they would use every part of the buffalo for something. So when they didn't leave half of it laying there. Um, and that showed a respect for the animal. Um, oh my gosh, there's 3 words now. I'll put that one in a second. It showed a respect for the animal, um, that, that they gave. Yeah, exactly. All 3 of those are the 3 words I thought of. Um, uh, with it has to have 5 letters, Tina. So, I think that's well, I don't think. I know it's a good thing. It's a good thing, um, to do that. So I'm glad there's actually a day to talk about it. So stunning, the first word you said was train. Whoops. Oopsie. So, we have Delta Ray Studio Colors. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope your I hope your day is doing well. I am like hyper happy. I got a new laptop today, and just I got it about what time did I get it? About 12 o'clock, and I've started putting stuff on it that I want already. Okay, it's not train. So it cannot be train, grain, or brain because the R is not there. So, oh my gosh, what could this be? I really thought it was one of those words. It can't be claim because there's no L. It can't be anything with an R. I'm so glad you're doing well, Delta Ray Studios. I'm not sure what to call you. Do I call you Delta Ray? Delta Ray Studios? Delta Ray Studios Colors? Mr. Colors? Cal? What do I call you? What would you like to be called? And then hopefully I will remember. So what could this be? I don't okay. Could it be Bwayne? Um So you only looked at the word now. It could be again. A, G, nope, it can't be because an A can't be at the beginning. Crap. It cannot be again. There's no A in the first spot. I thought that was the word too. I'm just, I have no idea. Yes, once again, we're trying to figure out this word. An A can't be at the beginning. Yes. I know. I was typing it in. I was thinking maybe W. That's not a word. I'm to the point where I'm just going to start typing in letters. O Quane, O Wayne, O Yane, O Pain. It can't be again. No A at the first letter. I'm just typing in letters sometimes. I'm just typing in letters, guys, because I have no idea. Thank you. It was chain. Thank you, Mr. Angel. I really could not figure that out. And that's an easy word too. We have yesterday was 420 day. Well, today is International Hemp Day. National Today says, did you know that hemp has been used in manufacturing clothes, rope, shoes, and paper as far back as the 5th millennium BC? Hemp, also known as industrial hemp, is a cannabis plant mainly cultivated for industrial and medicinal purposes. Unlike marijuana, has a low amount of THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, the chemical compound that causes the high in marijuana. Hemp has many industrial applications, including cordage, bioplastic, shoes, paper, clothing, and hempcrete. Its seeds are consumed as healthy food, and its seed milk can serve as an alternative to dairy milks. Hemp, alongside bamboo, are the fastest growing plants. Hey, Kronos, don't forget the ship sails. Okay, I will not. I know, chain. It was like, duh. So this one has a AS and an L. The A cannot be in the first nor third spot. The S is not in the beginning. The L is not in the second. And the N is not at the end. I hope you're doing well this morning, Cronus. Oh, oh, I have an idea what this is. Yeah, yeah, yes. Jesus is 6 letters. Stunning, as Cronus has informed us. That cannot be used. Ah, you know hemp is not what you smoke. So I have an idea what this might be. But I'm gonna let you guys see if you can figure out. You have 9 people watching today. I should maybe let's do a poll. Let's see. SLANG. No, the A cannot be in the third spot. Oh, let's see. Okay, here's our poll. I like this best. Chocolate covered cherries, chocolate covered cashews, chocolate covered orange slices, or chocolate covered cherries. Which one do you like best? So that is our poll for today. We have 10 people watching. Thank you very much. It is World Curlew Day. Days of the year said these are graceful shorebirds facing threats. They symbolize the delicate balance of ecosystems, urging awareness for their preservation and conservation. Get to know this one of the world's rarest birds on the day dedicated to World Curlew Day. This iconic bird has inspired poets, artists, and songwriters for many generations. But sadly, today, the curlew bird is on the endangered list as vulnerable. With two species possibly extinct and expectations that three more will disappear in the next decades if nothing is done to preserve them. So none of them? You guys don't like any of them? Uh, Cronus says, no, none of those. And Mr. Angel says, what? No chance. Chocolate covered humans? No. And Stunning says neither. And Cronus says chocolate covered caramel. And Stunning says chocolate covered peanut M&Ms. I do like chocolate covered peanut in M&Ms. Well, I think that I'm going to try this word, nasal. Since I got a couple caps on my mouth, I'm afraid to eat. I love caramel. I absolutely love caramel, but I can't chew it because I'm afraid I'm going to pop out one of my caps, which is I've already done that. Do not want to do that again. So the word wasn't nasal. This one has an R and a U. The R is not in the second spot, and the U is not in the fourth. And Atwood can't stand peanuts. I love peanuts. I do this thing that Southerners do. I buy it used to be a glass bottle, but the bottle shape ones that have the twist cap on them. I buy that, I drink a little bit of it, I buy a little bag of peanuts in the, convenience store. You gotta buy them from the convenience store. Chocolate covered strawberries, that's what I should put. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you, do it this way. Um, change? I don't know. Nope, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. You guys are just gonna have to either not vote or whatever. I couldn't even think of chocolate covered strawberries. That would have been good. So anyway, I take my so you take your soda. It has to be Coke. I don't think it could works with Pepsi or anything. It has to be Coca-Cola. And then you drink a little bit of it down, and then you take the salted peanuts. It has to be salted peanuts, and you pour them into the container. So you have the peanuts in the soda, in the Coca-Cola, and then you drink it and you eat the peanuts while you're drinking your Coke. That is such a Southern thing. It's so good. It's been so long since I did. Ah, Pepsi. Boo! Boo! Burpy. Let's try burpee. Your stunning is just playing our game. Nope, burpee will not work. It's not considered a word. I was gonna say grump, but you can't have an R in the second spot. Stinky poo. Chocolate chocolate salty balls exist and they are delicious. No kidding. The combination of salty caramel and sweet chocolate is amazing. I agree with you. I like the combination of chocolate and sea salt, caramel, sea salt, and chocolate together. I agree with you. Are divine. I agree totally with that. So I have no idea what this is. I really thought maybe grump, but it's not going to be it. Yay, South Park, Cronus, LOL, and stunning, not yet. And thank God for South Park. Atwood says, I mean, yeah, he is about as southern as you can get, but you can't stand cashews, almonds, or anything with the word nut in it unless it's peanut butter crackers, only sometimes. And something else I'm not saying here. Well, thank you. Um, and Cronus says, R.I.P. Chef from South Park. This word is going to get these words today. This is a hard puzzle. It's hard, but it's not. I really wanted to put grump, but it won't be right. No, but oh, no, but the O-R-U-M are there, but they're not in that order. I think I know what it is. Think a little bit more, stunning. I bet you'll figure it out. And there might be a double letter. Oh, you have a peanut allergy? That is a very, very common allergy. Yeah, don't eat them. I want you to live also. Nope. Try another letter at the beginning, Atwood. Another letter at the beginning, and it can be a repeat. It's National Yellow Bat Day from National Day Calendar. On this day in 1967, the United States Army activated the 265th Army Security Agency Company Airborne with the 101st Airborne Division at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. The official insignia of the 265th is a bat with outstretched wings on a full moon rising with the motto, "Through the night below." Symbolically, the bat represents mystery and secrecy due to its nocturnal nature. The bat fittingly describes the intelligence support provided by the Army Security Agency Battalion. So let's see, forum F. It can't the okay, Chronos. If the letter is in the word, um, and it's yellow, it means it's in the word, but it's not in the right spot in the puzzle. But if it is green, it is in the correct spot. Oh, the YouTube notifications didn't do its thing. Uh, well, I'm so glad you're here today. So someone said Fumor, but if we do a double letter, and let's do Rumor, rumor, and it is rumor. This one has most of the letters, so I'm gonna has a D and an E, so I believe it's a very easily shade. This one has an O in the second, an E in the fourth, and then a D where we do not know where it goes. And Kronos, uh, Mr. Angel says, "Who are you?" "I am Batman." And Cronus goes, "I am Iron Man." So there's no D in the fourth spot. Well, they're already taken. So there's a D, we don't know where it goes. An O is in the first, an E is in the fourth. So today, this is a silly holiday. National Today says, "Keep off the grass day." Keep off the grass day. Created by a woman named Jace Shoemaker Galloway, this holiday has been observed since 2013. Keep off the grass signs have often been used by people to prevent their lawns from being trampled on and to prevent trespassing. Grass has been maintained and used for decorative and protective purposes since the Middle Ages, especially in Europe, where they are featured around castles and wealthy homes. Today, many homes in America maintain lush lawns for decorative purposes. Cronos says grass is overrated. You know what? I like grass, and I think it's a shame that they don't want people walking on their grass. I think there's just nothing as nice as walking in barefoot in some just lush grass. You can't find it that often, but yeah, I don't think doxed is a word. I think it's two X's, but we'll try it. Nope, let's try doxed. This is from Mr. Atwood. I believe that was the first one. Let's move up here and look. Yes. And Stunning says, "I am Wonder Woman." So let's try doxed and see if it's it. Let's move this back over here. It is not doxed, but the DO is at the beginning and the ED. So we can just try. I think we have one that's close. Protective grass, attack grass, unleashed. And Emily's like, grass. We love grass here. I bet the retrievers just love grass. Oh, moss would be better. Ooh, ooh. Well, the puzzle accepted it. It could be we could do dozed or doped. Oh, which one do we want to do? Oh, oh. We'll try dozed first because it was put in first. We got to follow the rules. It's not dozed, so let's try doped. And it is doped. We have a blank, an RI, a blank, and an L. We can see what that word is. Grill, grill. Nope, but we're gonna try what Mr. Angel said, which is krill. Oops, we won't win this puzzle, but we're gonna keep playing anyway. So we're just gonna keep playing anyway. We have lost this puzzle because I believe it is frill. Yeah, Stunning says that too. It is frilled. This one has a TO and then a blank and an ED. Um, there could be a couple ones of here too. And it's the London Marathon. Days of the Year says the London Marathon is an incredible show of athletic endurance. However, it is also a day of kindness and community spirit. It neatly packages up both the essences of athletic prowess and charitable generosity. This annual event occurs every year near the River Thames, the true heart of London. This marathon is a source of inspiration and determination. However, it is also well known for bringing together participants and spectators from around the world. We have toyed and we have towed and we have toted. Frill. I have my definition, but let me look it up so I can actually give you the actual definition. A frill is, there's two definitions. It could be a strip of gathered or pleated material that's sewn on one side of a garment or a larger piece of material as a decorative edging or a ornament. It can also mean an unnecessary extra feature or embellishment. So you could say it's just a comfortable apartment with no frills, which might mean it doesn't have a, walkout balcony, which is considered a frill in some apartments, or a bidet, which might be considered in America, that would be considered a frill. So nothing, no fanciness, just kind of like a basic, frill is just kind of no frills is uh, just something extra. We had a no frills lunch of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and chips. Um, so that's what frill means. Yes, it's like all Mr. Angel doesn't have Aldi's where he's at, but it's just like if you go to a store and, they have everything in boxes, they kinda just open the boxes and put 'em on the shelf. They don't have fancy advertisement or anything like that. You just go in and you buy your groceries. That's like no frills, no fancy embellishments. So let's see, which word was the first word here? And we'll try it. Since we're not, the first word was toted. Tote. Whoops, I put it in the wrong spot here. Dang. Nabbit. Um, toted. T-O-T. Whoops. E-D. Toted. Not toted. And the next word was, I believe, toyed. So let's try toyed. Not toyed. And then Mr. Angel said toad. I believe it's toad. It was toad. And we have run, Florist, run for the marathon. And you are welcome, Mr. Angel. Uh, yeah, a party where there's no alcohol and you have to bring your own bottle. That is a no frills party, isn't it? Okay, the next one has, oh, it has a, I should do this one. It's got one letter faced. This has a bunch of letters. The S is in the first spot, the I is in the third, and it has an R, K, and an M. We have National Chocolate Covered Cashew Day. That's why I did the poll. National Day calendar says, not unlike other nuts, cashews and chocolate go along well together. Of course, chocolate lovers savor the combination of nutty crunch and creamy rich chocolate. Surprisingly, the cashew nut shell is toxic. So producers shell the cashews before selling it to consumers. While many people enjoy the cashew nut for its delicious buttery flavor on its own, adding chocolate makes it even more enjoyable. It makes a great gift during the winter holidays. However, people enjoy chocolate covered cashews all year long, and Cronus does not like cashews. That's okay. I understand. SMIRK is what Stunning says, smirk. And it was smirk. This one has a Y, a T, an I, an N, and an M, and none of the letters are in the right spot. Chocolate with hazelnuts are good. Oh, I bet you that is. Hazelnut, I kinda like cashews and hazelnuts are kind of a rich to me, like a rich tasting, nut, as opposed peanuts just don't taste that rich to me. And then we have National Chickpea Day, everybody. Thank you, Stunning. I'll put that in a second. National Day says the purpose of this day is to celebrate this amazing legume, the chickpea. Did you know that chickpeas can be eaten in the morning, the afternoon, and at night? You can eat chickpeas whenever you want. A key ingredient in the Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisines is chickpea. It is used in hummus and falafel, two typical chickpea dishes. It is also important in Indian cuisine as it is used in salads, soups, stews, and curries, with chana masala being one of the most popular dishes. I love hummus. Oh, let's type in minty. And Mr. Angel says, "Oh, the noobs are back and they brought friends. They want a rematch." Sure, no problem. Nom, 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 nom. Say hi to my full sized horse archer army with catapults? Cataprac with, I don't know what that word is. And Cronus hasn't had hummus in years, and Mr. Angel thinks, is that making you drool? Yes, okay, it's not great. So hummus is yummy, I believe, to Mr. Angel. If I interpreted that incorrectly, please let me know. And hello, Jerry Mendoza. How are you today? We have lost this puzzle, but we're going to play it anyway. So we have an O in the second spot, an I in the fourth, and there's a G, O, and C in that. And stunning, it's logic. Yes, this one has one letter paged. This one has one letter grime. And this one has a C, an E, and a D. C at the beginning, an ED at the end. What could this word be? We have National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day. Let's dive into the fun and furry world of National Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day. Imagine a day dedicated to those lovable, squishy faced pups that waddle their way right into our hearts. Hello, Gorilla Man. How are you today? Well, that's no need just to imagine because today we celebrate the charm and beauty of bulldogs far and wide. This special day is about appreciating bulldogs' unique qualities from their gentle demeanor to their iconic wrinkled expressions. Why celebrate bulldogs, you ask? Well, aside from their undeniable cuteness, bulldogs are a symbol of resilience and companionship. Boy, we have a lot of people with an M today. So, seeded, CEDED. Yes, I don't know if there was someone before that that said that. I don't think so. So, thank you, Stunning, for seeded. Yes, bulldogs have a lot of wrinkles. Ah, Dadman actually sang one of these songs tonight, and he sang all registers of it. It was really quite impressive, if I do say so myself. Cataphracts are immensely heavy, armored knights, even their horses in full armor, like a moving wall of spears, while my horse archers are peppering them from two flanks. Oh, it's actually a word. Cataphracts. Cataphracts. Note that H is not pronounced. And we have a disco. He sang Staying Alive. And he sang that really high part and then the uh, mid part, both of them. It was very impressive. Then we have Furor, and we have this word, which I think is fairly obvious, but I'm going to go ahead and read some of these other days so we can get through them. We have National Kindergarten Day. National Day Calendar says this day honors the birthday of the man who started the first kindergarten. Frederick Wilhelm August Froebel, who passed away today in 1852, is credited with starting the very first kindergarten in Germany in 1837. Froebel was a German teacher and a student of Johann Pestalozzi. Froebel laid a foundation for modern education, recognizing that children learn through play and experience. We also have National Pet CBD Day. National Today says to raise awareness about the beneficial properties of cannabidiol and the lives of pets it has improved over the years. CBD helps people deal with pain, anxiety, cognition, and movement disorders. It is also known to help dogs with epilepsy, cancer, aggression, and mobility. However, more research is still required to confirm these benefits. CBD is usually oil based, but it's also sold as an extract, a vaporized liquid, and an oil based capsule. I have a family member who uses CBD oil on their pets, and I will tell you, it is like night and day. The poor little thing had anxiety, and whenever they knew if there was a storm coming or something that they knew would make the animal anxious, they would give it a little bit of CBD oil, and it helped soothe their anxiety. So, yes, glyph, 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 glyph. We have loathe, and then we have whirl. Okay, this one has 2, pretty obvious. So yes, watch Kindergarten Cop today. Disco is not dead. You might not like it, but I think disco's fun. I think it's just fun music, and I don't think you can ever kill something that's fun. And Stunning says, disco is not dead, according to Soundwave. And Cronus, Mr. Angel says hi back to Cronus. He says, I thought I said hi to you before. He goes, 2 times hey isn't a horrible thing. And they're running away again. What a surprise. And Cronus says, it's not a Tumen. And Stunning, I believe that what is what it is. Um, Yep, and there is the obligatory cheater accusation. Get good noobs. And as yes, Atwood, disco never dies. Never. And Idler and Dozen and Shard. And then we have a MO at the beginning and a TUN as the last letters. Mystery Men is a funny movie. Is a funny movie. And Cronus says, absolutely true, but why settle for 2? Hi, hi, hi. It's a big word day. And Mr. Angel used a big word today when he used the word, what was it again? Cataphracts. So he used his big word today. And it says, Days of the Year says, elevating language with substantial expressions, conveying ideas with impactful verbiage for enriched communication and comprehension. It's time to exchange those everyday terms with a larger vocabulary that embodies gigantic words that are filled with more fun and adventure. Forget those minuscule words that are ordinary and get used every day and trade them out for something brighter and more remarkable. Plus, it's fun to take advantage of a delightful opportunity to sound much more smarter by getting on board with Big Word Day. So, yes, MOUNT, mount. And we have Pence, and then we have Joust and Raspy. I'm going to finish the rest of these. You guys can figure out what that letter is that goes there. It is National Surprise Drug Test Day. National Today says it is a well known fact among marijuana users that April 20th is National Marijuana Day or National Weed Day. When authority figures caught on to this day, the day after April 20th, unofficially became Surprise Drug Test Day in offices and homes. This has led to debates about the ethics of conducting surprise mandatory drug tests for employees. Well, I hate to say it, but if you go into a job and they say that they can do a surprise drug test every time, you give them permission to do that, and it's very difficult because if you need a job, you need a job, but what you do on your own time, it's does it really matter? It depends on, and I also say it depends on the job. If you're running heavy equipment, if you're, using weapons or anything like that, yeah, maybe so. It's a fine line. It's a debate that I still don't really have an answer to, but yes, it is still surprise drug test day today. And then Stunning says, then don't do drugs, nerd. Absolutely. And Jerry Mendoza says, abuse. And Mr. Angel says, oh, dear God, they want another rematch. Sure. Say hi to my elephant army. When will they learn free lessons are on their learning curve? Cronus, stop it. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. I knew somebody that did that. Totally wiped their brain out. Don't do that. Okay, we have got a Tuna Rights Day, everybody. National Today says the point of this holiday is to raise awareness about the importance of tuna and tuna like fish in our ecosystem. They are not just nutrient rich food sources, but also an integral part of the marine food chain. Due to the heightened demand for tuna for human consumption, the tuna population is being depleted at unsustainable levels. World Tuna Day has been celebrated for the same reason as Tuna Rights Day since 2016. These days highlight the importance of a mindful consumption of sustainably sourced tuna whenever possible. Albacore is a type of tuna. So yeah, don't do any of that. You're right, Stunning. Don't do any of it. Just don't. So this word is nosy. This one we have a P and an E, and that's all we have, everybody. So what could this word be with an E at the end? I have, and there's no P. There's no P in the second, in the third or fourth spots. So peeve. Thank you. I couldn't think of that word. Peeve. And then we have tract, and our last word is loyal. And we have a red screen, I thought that too, Stunning. I did. Peep, peepay. We have a red screen. On a red screen, I don't read the words because we lost. We did not win this game. It took us 3 extra guesses to solve the entire puzzle instead of 39. So we are losers today, but that's okay. We all cannot be perfect, can we? So our last, can I remove that? That one? Yes. One second, guys. Okay, let's see. Uh, yeah, I understand. Nobody understood the reference to the movie. Um, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Um, yes, it was a reference from the movie Airplane. Um, it, but it was out of context, and I don't think people understood it. But you're cool. It's cool, Cronus. It's cool. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we're good there. Yes, the movie Airplane was hilarious. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I think it's one of the best ones. You will not get Cronus. I I hope you don't do anything to get banned, because I enjoy you. So don't try to do anything to get banned. If you cross the thing is if, something happens and we just say, don't, and then just say, okay. The only way you can get banned on this channel is if you dox people, if you are rude and disrespectful, racist, any kind of phobic at all. Um, so don't do it. Just don't do it, and you don't. And it's okay if, you know, sometimes people don't understand the context, and it's okay. So we're cool. Um, so yeah, don't try to get banned. I don't want to ban you, Cronus. Kronos. I like you. It'll take a lot to get banned. Like I said, you would have to do a lot, and you would have to be a disgusting person to be banned. And I don't think you're a disgusting person. So we have one more celebration, and it's going to be for our memes. It's National Tea Day. Um, Surely you jest. And he said, "Don't call me. No, I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley." It's National Tea Day, and days of the year. Just because us Americans dumped all that tea in the harbor doesn't mean we don't enjoy the perfect, relaxing, warm drink. Visit a festival or simply enjoy a steaming mug of tea. That's the perfect sentiment we can think of for a nice that's about the perfect sentiment we can think about of a nice cup of tea. Tea is a wonderful drink that comes in a wide variety of different flavors, each of them having a distinct personality and character. It has been used for everything from a simple morning libation to the central element of certain social and religious rituals. This amazing drink is so important that taxing it was the final straw that ignited a fledgling country to declare a revolution. National Tea Day celebrates this fantastic beverage and the seemingly endless list of things it can do. And of course, we in the South had to, um, in some people's eye, destroy tea by drinking it iced with sugar. So, so sorry. Yes, it is National Tea Day. Um, yes, you can go deliver some tea bags to the gaming world. It's not National Tea Party Day, just a Tea Day. And there is Earl Grey tea. The English drink that. Yes, I know the algorithm is a bit preoccupied with certain topics. Yes, um, yes, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. They don't get the context. They get the word, and then they run with it. So I understand. It's a difficult navigating this streaming world can be very difficult. But thank you for your diligence, Mr. Angel, and thank you, Cronus, for understanding. So that is cool. So guess what? It is meme time, and we are doing having. Oh, let me find it here. Something meaningful. Yes, we have tea memes today, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Our first meme, sending you a cup of positivity. Yes, that's what my show does. So we're going to have some positivity today in our memes. Maybe, maybe. I don't always drink tea, but when I do, it's not Britain's. Stay free, my friends. Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, you are a meme. Oh, that's okay, Mr. Angel. Yeah, there's someone that I forget that does live streams that if I forget and get political. Yeah, and the big thing is that when just someone says, "Hey, don't do that," and you just say, "Okay, sorry," and that's fine. You know, that's the big thing here. So, yes. Southerner, unsweetened iced tea. Is this brown water? Oh. We have 8 votes with chocolate covered cherries in the lead, orange slices in second, and chocolate covered popcorn in third. Cronus is like, no sweet tea. No, it's gross. I like a slightly sweet iced tea. No, not a 50-50 sugar tea. No. Oh, ugh. But I do say there's some Southerners, I call that diabetes in a cup. Yes, way too much sugar. I like it just slightly sweetened. Why didn't wait, oh, here, let me move this so we can see these better. Why didn't communists work in Britain? British people believe in proper tea. What do you mean you can't feel your feet? Are you okay? Be careful if you can't feel your feet where you're walking, you could hurt yourself. The E in T, the EA in T is silent. Thank you. Yes. Yes, my mom has neuropathy in her feet because of that. Ooh, Long Island iced tea. Mmm. Mmm. You can cheers to with Long Island iced tea. Life is so much a better with you. And yes, we're even going into the um, boba tea arena in this. We're doing all types of tea today. So not just hot tea, but many others also. Yes, cheers. And stunning thanks, Spider Man, for that pronunciation lesson. And Kronos is like, cheers. And Mr. Angel's cheers. Why is Spider Man doing that? Why not? And Stunning calls it booba tea because Stunning would. You silly, silly, silly guy. T Rex. TEA Rex. Have a nice cuppa here. But how can he drink it? His arms are too short. He's just going to hold it and look British. Oh, tea for two. uh, Stunning says the tea right here. I'll go back to this one so I don't put the thing over. He goes, cutest animal ever. He uses a straw, says Cronus. Yes, his pinky is up. Pinky up. Ah. And then we have this one, which Stunning didn't put this for this, but it works. Booba tea. Oh, tea for two. Oh, so that's what they're made for, to hold tea. Oh, Crota, stop it. Stop it. I say, old chap. Ah, oh, oh. I don't drink tea to wake up. I wake up to drink tea. I got to dive into the world of tea. I don't understand. I don't know what that last word is. I got to dive into the world of, oh, tea memes. I see. Yes. Yes. There's some pretty good ones in there. I didn't put them all. No sugar, no milk. Now, I do not drink milk in tea unless it's like a boba milk tea. I just started doing that, but I do drink a little. In cold tea, I use a little bit of sugar. In hot tea, I just drink it just hot tea. Um, if you're everyone's cup of tea, you'd be a mug. Try to please everyone, you please none. Ah, Stunning says, I'm a hottie. And Cronus drinks tea plain at any temperature, the same with coffee. I do not put anything in my coffee ever. I don't like, and I don't like, I will drink coffee cold. You know, if it gets cold in my mug, I'll drink it, but I won't drink iced coffee. I don't drink iced anything actually because the ice hurts my teeth. It makes it too cold and it hurts my teeth. Whoops. So that's probably more information that you really cared to know, but you now know it. I too live dangerously. Sometimes I drink coffee instead of tea. Ba-da-da-ba-dum, ba-da-da-ba-dum. I'm kind of trying to do the Austin Powers theme. This was so bad, Dexter. You're so bad. I like people the way I like tea in a bag underwater. If anybody has seen As anybody has seen it, Dexter, this is a brilliant meme. But Jerry Mendoza likes French vanilla in your coffee. Yes. So, yes, I love this meme. I think this is my favorite tea meme. Yes, it's not just you about coffee. Uh, but tea, I do have to, if it's cold, I need to drink it with a little bit of sugar. Okay, let me make this bigger so I can read it. Bubble tea needs a better translator. The first one says, "I'm a bubble tea," and then it has a picture of it, and then the last one says, "Suck my balls." I think they need to rephrase that. Phrasing, phrasing, phrasing. What happened to the lemon? I don't know. I don't know what happened. But yes, a bubble tea needs yes, is this Cartman's establishment? Yes. Uh, yeah, that one was a wow. They either knew exactly what they were doing or they were totally, totally unaware. Of course, size matters. Nobody's happy with a small cup of tea. Yes, Grandma, you tell them size matters. Size matters. Some folk put lemon in their tea. I do not like lemon tea. Um, I don't like lemon water. I like a lemonade on occasion, but not in my tea. No, thank you. And mugs rock, yes. I've got a wall. I put made like a little yeah, teacups are too small. I'd like a big if I'm gonna have tea, I want a big cup of tea. I agree totally. Hello, is it tea you're looking for? I know a lot of people do not use tea bags. I do use tea bags on occasion, and I also have a loose leaf tea that I have a little infuser that I put it in. Um, so yes, only real tea. And Cronus uses tea balls and tea bags. It yes, it does depend. If I'm making iced tea, I use tea bags. A lot of times, if I'm going to have hot tea, use loose tea. Japanese tea balls are really tasty. Cool. I find your lack of tea disturbing. Had to get a little Star Wars something in there every once in a while. How to drink tea. Make yourself a cup of tea, try to taste it. It's too hot. Let it cool down and then forget you made yourself a cup of tea. Ginseng? Ginseng, I don't know if I've ever had like I have heard that you can take ginseng and bo boil it or make like a ginseng tea, which is wonderful, wonderful with for colds and things like that. Ginseng is a wonderful, wonderful root um, to use for so many things, and it does help with with some things. That doesn't hurt. Yes, it's disturbing, right? And Crota says ginger tea rocks. Computer tea, Earl Grey, hot. Picard from Star Trek. Where are you asking if it was one of the slides have a cucumber patch? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a line from something? Some movie that I don't remember the lines from because I don't remember anything about a movie hardly. But I did go see a movie last night. It was the a movie from Spy X Family called Code White. Oh my gosh, it was adorable, everybody. Um, yes, it is a Benedict Cumberbatch. Yes. If you call him Cucumber Patch, okay. My husband has nicknames for people, and I have to figure them out. So, But yes, that's Benedict Cumberbatch, who cannot say the word penguin, by the way. Um, but yes, I went and saw the movie Spy Family yesterday. uh, Cold Code White. If you watched any of the animes that they have on Crunchyroll or read the books, it's a cute movie. Um, go over there and if you, like I say, if you like it, if it's in your neighborhood and you can, go over there and support it, um, so that it will keep them happening. Um, but yeah, says Mr. Angel says, I wish I could all give you a sip of my tea. It's Indian cha with ginger, mint, milk, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, black pepper, frack coffee. This is a natural energy drink. Yes, cloves are wonderful. Cinnamon is a wonderful uh, to drink. That sounds really good, actually. Uh, Takes 15 minutes to make, but it's worth it. Oh, I bet. Don't spy families. That's rude. It's a cute show. You'd like it stunning. It's not Transformers, but it's cute. Are you drinking tea from a bag? Dame Maggie Smith is not amused. Not at all. I The Book of Boba Fett or something. I don't know. I've never seen it. Oh, Transfinder. I do not know. I do not know if she was Wendy Darling or not. Yes, I believe she was in the most recent show, Downton Abbey, which I've you don't have to be sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Exactly. Not this meme anyway, but this meme. We're talking about this meme. You can say sorry, not sorry. That's okay. You can agree, you can disagree with me, you can say I'm absolutely wrong. You could or what I don't care. It's okay. Not everybody has to agree with me. Not everybody has to be right. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. In the movie Hook, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, maybe she did play the let's see. Yes, she played the adult Wendy Darling. You are correct. You are correct. She might have been in Harry Potter. It would not surprise me. I have not watched any of the Harry Potter movies, nor have I read any of the books. So, no, I don't know. But yes, Jerry Mendoza, she was in Hook. She played the adult Wendy Darling. And Stunning says Transformers can be cute. Soundwave has two pet robot birds, a bat, and a cat. Okay. Dang memories. Memory. I just have never really gotten into Harry Potter. I have family members that have read them a bazillion times, watched the movies, listened to the audiobooks, but not me. But I like this one. Yes, yes, I agree that a lot of the tea bags are not made with the quality tea. Um, they're with like the byproduct, like you say, dust. Um, but yeah, I agree. Um, and you do get what you pay for. You do get what you pay for. You are a wizard, Harry. And Agent Atwood says, "I'm not a fan of Harry Potter. It's just Star Wars with with sucky lightsabers." Oh my gosh. Maggie Smith was Minerva McGonagall. Okay. And it says the Harry Potter world's kind of interesting, but Voldemort sucks as a villain. Douchebag couldn't even do what Stunning says there. I don't want to say that real loud. He was not a good villain. Good tea is not that more expensive, actually. That's just the weird part. I maybe people just I don't know. It's just they were that's how their mind works. Anyone cook with tea oil? I've never heard of tea oil. Mr. Angel might be able to answer that. But yes, this is if I saw the heard of the book of Boba Fett, I'd probably think of boba tea also. The boba book. It- That's funny. That is funny. And even and Cronus says, "Ah, so like the last Star Wars trilogy." And Cronus said, "Even the OG trilogy?" I've seen cooks. Cronus says, "You've seen peeps cook with it." Interesting. Interesting. Tea is a gateway drug to biscuits. The Boba book would be greater than the book of Boba Fett. That is what people I have heard people talking about the book of Boba Fett. So I probably would, from what I've heard, you are correct. I used to climb. We have a climber something found made out of a climber food made out of tea, butter, honey, and oatmeal. Oh, wow. That sounds really good, actually. You get your fat and your protein. Yes. You don't like oatmeal? So you would disagree with that statement because crumpets usually go with tea. I don't know, a good, well, the biscuits, they remember, what they refer to as biscuits is not like what we in America consider as biscuits. Them a biscuit is like it's a cookie. Um, so you would dip the cookie into the tea or whatever. So, yeah, biscuits in England are considered like a more of a cookie. Uh If I'm incorrect, please correct me. Um, it's a power food for the mountains, lightweight and lots of energy. Cronus doesn't like oatmeal or any cereal for that matter. He likes protein, jerky, which is protein. So very good. I am not addicted to tea. We're just in a very committed relationship. Oh, very, very funny. Ah, if I asked, "How do you take your tea?" I reply, "Seriously, very seriously." Yes, I think sometimes, with, like, the bars like that you made, that, climber food, um, it kind of fills you up a little bit too, where I don't think jerky it might give you some energy, but it doesn't kind of fill you up. Why so serious? 'Cause tea is my life. Tea is my life. LOL, that's a funny question. Um, strong. Your answer would be strong, is what I'd say, and you're back to lurking. How do you take your tea? So, yeah, it's not really into sweets or and the grain thing. Sometimes it's like a texture thing. Bad tea is better than no tea. False. An unsatisfactory cup of tea creates a negative experience and tars the tea loving experience. It would therefore have been better to have no tea at all. So, there. A very misplaced picture on a boba tea lid. Yes, I think that picture was from The Office. I believe so. Uh, I can't put what Mr. Angel said over this picture. Let me go back one. He goes, that trail mix is creamy, oddly enough. You don't really taste the oatmeal part. I didn't say you'd get banned. I didn't say you would get banned for less than this. I just think that's so funny. Some impressive straw, right? Is that a straw or are you just happy to see me? Oh my gosh. Do people not think? Do people not think? They have got to I just uh, somewhere somebody had to go, the straw is gonna go right there. Somebody had to have. Chinese tea. Now that's something I've not had in oolong time. Ah, people don't think. You're right, Kronos. You're right. It's just like, okay, sillies. The horrifying moment when you forgot about your tea and discovered it turned stone cold. Yeah, I agree. That's the same one with, like, the other boba sign. That was either completely not thought through or a pure genius evil intent. I agree totally with you. They either meant to do that there can be no in between. There can't uh, there just can be no in between, and yes, that was punny. I don't know. I don't know. He's coming out in a new, Bad Boys movie. Which one did you miss? Oh, this one? Let me go back. That one? Well, I'm not gonna suck it myself. I think this is the one that you missed. There was one at the very, very beginning that had a sign, and it had like a cup of boba tea, and, it said, uh, bubble tea, and it had a picture, like, with a little cup with a smile on it, and then it had a picture of it, and then, like, it had, like, 3 little panes, and then the 3rd plane had the bubble tea still, and it said, "Suck my balls." As we have said before, they're either totally clueless and don't understand that phrase in America, or geniuses, or advertising geniuses. Um, yes. And this is our last tea. Ugh, I can't hold it in anymore. Ah, the tea's ready. That's so wrong. And yes, Dadman survived the singing. Yes, he did. And he sang a song that, like I said, was way, way falsetto, way high, and then went low. He did all the voices. Um, so yes. And yet Dadman's just out working today. And it's gross. And you'll never have tea the same way again. You always think of that tea is best. Uh, it's so wrong, and it is so right. Consider this, you live in a Harry Potter world, a world where paintings interact with you and you buy a wafy body pillow. Consider. I need to share that one with Lisa. I can't do the high. Uh, just like going into a public a waifu body pillow, yes. Just like going into a public swimming pool, yes, you never know. My, grandparents used to own a trailer park, and he told people that he had, put something in the water that if you, pee in the pool, you'll get a blue, like, it'll turn colors around you. Well, then he would, like, throw in a like a colored tablet by somebody, and then it would start changing color, and everybody he was such a prankster, and everybody thought that they were peeing in the pool, but they weren't really. Well, maybe they were, but the thing was is that he put it in where it made it look like they were. He was so bad. Hello, Suzanne Eckstein. I don't know if you've been here before. I think you have. If you have, welcome back. If you have not, welcome. I am so glad you're here. I hope you participated in the poll that we had. I hope you subscribed and liked to the channel if you have not already. I'm so glad you're here. We have 12 votes in our poll, and everything has been shown love, so that makes me happy. Chocolate covered cherries are in the lead with orange slices and popped corn in second, and then chocolate covered cashews are in third. We have 8 people watching, and we have how many? 13 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. We have one person over on the Twitch side, and I appreciate you watching that. Oh, good. I thought your name looked familiar. So I'm so glad you're back to be in some of the show. Um, welcome. Let's see. I think that is our last meme. Yes, that is our last meme for today. It is an hour and 46 into the minutes into the show, making up for the time earlier in this week. Well, I only had shows that lasted like an hour and 10 minutes. Some days are like that, and that's okay. We do the show as long as it needs to be. If it's an hour, it's an hour. If it's 2 hours, it's 2 hours. Who is twitchy? Good, too much tea apparently. Tea doesn't make you twitchy. We have a bunch of hellos, um, throughout the chat. So I am so glad that you guys are back here. Let's see, where are we? I forgot I should have put these up for the memes, but I didn't. Oh well. But yeah, it's a hour and 47 into the show. 2:47 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. I am so glad you all are here. But oh, the I finished it. Oh my gosh, Cronus is asking how the Lego thing went. Well, I finished it. The last stream I did, I finished it. It was it took me eight shows to finish that build that I did. Of the I call it the Sakura house. And hello, Canadian Spider-Man. How are you today? Good morning to you. It's actually good afternoon where we're at. If it's good morning where you're at, good morning to you. Um, but it took me 8 builds. Some of them I did like on Chill Chats and Dadman Show, some of the boring parts of the build. So some of them I say, you don't have to watch this because I'm just building a gray base. Um, so, um, some of them are boring. And multiple times as I was building it, it would tip over and I'd have to work. I spent one build, I spent 5 hours building it and I got to a point and then it fell because it's like 2 levels and the a top level is held by a it was held by a 2 by 4 a 2 by 2, um, and waterfalls, and it fell, and so I had to redo it. I, like, redid it 3 times, um, and, ugh, but I got it done, and then I went to move it to the shelf, and it started breaking the waterfall, and I was like, "Ah!" And that's exactly what I said, "Ah!" And I worked on getting it all secure back in, and I very carefully carried it over and put it on the shelf. But I think I'm gonna make a bookshelf. It's still intact. I am going to make a bookshelf that on the one side where it normally just has a solid backing, I am going to put a plexiglass backing on it. So a lot of my builds are two-sided. And so for you to see the back side and the front side, I think I'm going to do that. Um, and so you can see both sides so you don't have to take it out because the back side of that waterfall is just as cool as the front side, but you can't see it, and I don't really wanna move it around a lot. So I think the next bookcase I get, I'm going to get a piece of plexiglass cut to size and, put that on the back of it. So, yes, um, and let's see, we're talking about a bunch of different time zones here. It's almost 11 for AM for Spider-Man. Um Canadian Spider-Man. It's 9 in the evening for Mr. Angel. Um, and let's see. Mr. Angel once made a bookshelf out of books, sold it for quite good money. Um, cool. I just was trying to picture it in my mind. I bet you that would be kind of cool. So, yes, that's something I think I want to do in my next bookshelf. Um, I'll probably buy one from IKEA and then go to our local store and get some clear plexiglass. It doesn't have to be real thick, um, just enough, like, so I could, drill some holes in it and, secure it to the back. I think that would be, real neat. Uh, I once went to a quilt I love quilting, and went to a quilt museum, and they had this amazing quilt. The front of it was absolutely amazing, and the back part was just as amazing, how they took and the quilting that they did, actually made a beautiful design on the back of the quilt, but you couldn't see it. They just took a little picture. So you're looking at like a little photograph of this gorgeous quilt. And I'm like, why couldn't they hang it where you could see both sides? And that's what I want to do with some of my builds, because both sides are just so cool. Um, so Canadian Spider-Man, you're an hour behind me. That's right. My bad. 1 p.m. here. So it's noon for you. Okay, cool. So anyway, that's something that I wanna do. I think it would look really, really neat, um, because I'm getting a lot of stuff. I don't like taking my things apart once I put them together. So, yeah, I wanna figure a little better, way to display them, some of them. So, yeah, but that's in the future. That's in the future. So guess what, everybody? Combo of old wood and old encyclopedia covers. I bet that was cool, because encyclopedias are yeah, almost non-existent. And you get oh yes. Um, but that would be really, really cool. I bet you that was awesome looking, because some of the encyclopedias, the covers are just so amazing, amazing. So guess what, everybody? It is now that time of the show where I am saying goodbye, and we're going to do our end slides here. First off, once again, Team Park Streamers trying to raise $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Orange County. That's on the west coast of the United States in California. Um, if you have supported, and or if you have or you can't, if you would like to copy the link on this slide, it's at the beginning of the stream also, and share it on your social medias, that would be wonderful. They are at 3,831 toward their goal of 5,000. They actually started at $100 as their goal, and they have worked up to where they now have raised it to 5,000. So that would be wonderful, if you could help that. And Suzanne Eckstein said, "I've seen a fella make a queen size bed from old books. It was absolutely beautiful." I bet you it was. So many books go to landfills, and, if you could take and make something beautiful out of these books, I think that's amazing. There are some people that are like, "Don't ever destroy a book. Don't ever do that. That's wrong. It's wrong. It's bad. You're showing disrespect for the book," whatever. That's a bull hockey, because you know what? Most of those books, if they're not repurposed, reused, upcycled in other ways, they end up going into a landfill. What's more disrespectful? What's more disrespectful? You answer me that. I follow one a person on another platform that takes old books and makes them into sketchbooks. And oh my gosh, they're beautiful. So yes, res- respect the books by not having them go to landfills. There's some beautiful stuff you could do. I got some old manga books that from the library, and they're not in the best condition. And I'm looking at them to think, what could I do? I bought a bag of them for $6. I just can't see them. I just don't want them to go into the garbage. And so I look and think what to do with them. And I might next time. Yes, E.T. the video game is in a landfill, and they actually found it. I watched an entire video about them looking for this video game. Yep, yep. So, and, uh, yeah, if you can repurpose something, I think that's just showing more love. It's just like that one, celebration we have about rendering, about using every part of an animal. If you're going to, uh, use an animal for food, try to use as much of it, and I think that's the same here, is let's some of these books that are old and that aren't gonna be used for anything, try to use them for a way that can, give them a new life. I've seen where people have made, beautiful folding pages of the book, and you open it part way, and it's got this gorgeous, gorgeous, uh, scene. So there's so much you can do with books to save them from the garbage bin. Um, so absolutely. Um, I am all for upcycling and doing the best what we can. I watch this one lady that takes old Chanel blankets and things like that that are in thrift stores that they're selling for $5, gorgeous and amazing, and she makes them into jackets and, clothing, and people are like, "You're destroying a piece of it." I'm thinking, "No, she's making it where it can last longer and be used," and I think that's just such a wonderful thing when people can do that with something that would just go into a garbage bin. So, yeah. And you said that they had were quality leather covers. Yes, so many were. And you embellished with a bit with copper and leather embossing. You upcycled it, and it was fitting for the books you put it in, put in it or on it. Exactly, exactly. I agree totally. If you can upcycle something, go for it. More power to you. So, yes, so we'll get on with this. I have a block party on Tuesday at 1 PM. I am doing the Friends Central Perk um, that was gifted me by the B from O family, and thank you so much for that. So that will be Tuesday at 1 PM. I am changing my build streams from Monday to Tuesday and Thursday. So, yes, Tuesday at 1 PM, a block party with Mrs. Dadman Walking. The books inside were beyond repair, by the way, so I didn't destroy anything. Acid issue in the paper crumbled over time. But you know what, Mr. Angel? Even if they were not beyond repair, people don't use encyclopedias. Those would have gone probably into a landfill somewhere. And you made them into something that somebody could love and cherish and use, and maybe even something that they could hand down to their family. So, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, if you can give a second life to something, I think it it's just wonderful. I also do blocking out the boredom streams. These are impromptu build streams that I do whenever I feel like it. So if I do feel like doing that, I will post on Twitter and Threads um, that I am going to do a stream. I try to give a little bit of time. Sometimes it's only 10 minutes. Yes, I agree. Some encyclopedias are actually valuable. You check and see the worth of them before you go cutting them up or doing anything, but most of them are not. Most of them are not. Um, and they're just going to collect dust or go to waste or go, like I say, be thrown out for more space for something else. But yeah, before you do anything with a book or anything like that, check and make sure if it's worth anything. Most are not. The chances of you getting, I mean, I hope you do, somebody does, of you getting a book worth $10,000 or even $5,000, even $500 is rare. Um, um, so if you have some of those amazingly fantastic, the chance of that happening is rare. So most books are just worth what you pay for them. But yes, you can check out Threads and Twitter, Twix, X to find out when these streams are. Yes, I hit 2. Mr. Angel said, I used to Trade in books as an out of hand hobby gone pro. I still drown in books. I can, mm. Yes, I have hit the 2-hour mark. I'm sorry because my passion with the whole time. I think that is just so amazing. Bookman should be a comic book. Uh, why not? And I have my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 1 p.m. Right now, we're doing all puzzles editions. It just allows me to be free to be able to do stuff that needs to be done with our family and my extended family. Um, so thank you guys for indulging me in that. My PO box. If you guys would like to send us anything, you can send it to our PO box. It's on my YouTube and Twitch about page. It has the address on there. Um, now you can send to me. You can send to DadmanWalking55, or you can send to Angoa, my youngest, who streams on Twitch. You can also support me on Kofi and Throne at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. No punctuation. Kofi is a donation site, and Throne is a creator wish list that gives you privacy when you send me stuff and me privacy. Neither one of us know our addresses, and it's really cool. I have sent stuff on this, I have received stuff on this. It is a really, really cool site. And these are some of the gifts that I've got. Not all of them are from Throne. Most of them are. I got Ping, Bear, Stonehenge, Elizabeth Tower, Starry Night, the Destiny 2 Ghost Shells. And I also need to put the Sakura House on here. I need to update this slide. But yes. I have my live streams on VOD, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. You can also check out my streaming schedule on Twix at MDadmanWalking. I'd like to put them on threads also, but I haven't figured out if you could schedule um, things on there or not. If I do, then I will also put them over there. Thank you all so, so much. It is now time for me to end this poll. I am not going to forget. So let's end this poll and see who won. We have 13 votes. Thank you very much for that. With chocolate covered cherries in the lead, chocolate covered orange slices and chocolate covered popped corn in second, and chocolate covered cashews in third. Thank you, 13 people who have voted for that. And thank you for the 6 people that are still watching. And how many likes do we have? And for the 14 likes, thank you very, very much for that. I appreciate you all very, very much. And thank you for my support. You guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, your evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful rest of it. So, thank you guys so much for being here. And remember, I will see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Bye bye.